Hey everybody, welcome back to Hardworking Man. Today I'm going to show you the special thing we had built for us. As you can see, it is custom made. So this is our log table. All Wood Logsplitters built this for us. It matches our red, white, and blue log splitter that we had. We used to have an orange one. We sold it with the previous Musclewood. It was Heath's design that he worked with Bobby to design it, and it came from John from Frickin' Jeep, his idea. He had a metal table that he used to avoid the merry-go-round from log splitting to go around to the log lift and back, and it just saves you so much time when you're processing wood, and you're gonna wanna see all the fun features it has. So as you can see, we have some custom cutouts that they can do with their laser at All Wood Logsplitters. And typically they're going to put circles in here, but because this is our special custom design table, we have stars. What's the point of all these stars? Well, it's to let the debris fall through. When you fill this full of rounds, which believe it or not, you can get about a third of a cord worth of rounds in here, and it lets all the debris fall through. It lets water get through, moisture, snow, anything, so it doesn't pile up. It's very clean. We have the hardworking man along here just for us. These guys, you can tell, had fun. Now they put Heath and Rachel, which we loved. If you could have seen my face when we picked it up, it would have made for some good TV, because I was like, oh, no way. It was so cool. I think it's really awesome they can do these custom design tables for us. All right, so this part, which they say stars and stripes on here just for our custom red, white, and blue theme, which it is made in America. Bobby's a vet. We love that. Heath is also a vet. So there's this little team we have here, right? This is here for a very good reason. This design is to protect your engine, your controls, everything from the logs. When you dump it from the tractor bucket, or if you're just tossing them on here, this saves it from hitting all of the important parts of your log splitter. This Heath designed, he had part of an IBC tote he had welded onto his just to save it, just to see. It was one of those things you didn't know you needed till you were working and operating it. And now they've built a permanent fixture one here.
All right, so a little bit about this splitter. Some people have said we haven't highlighted it yet. We've showed it splitting in a few videos, and it's an absolute monster. This is the new All Wood Musclewood. It comes, well, when we got it, we ordered the 4 and 6 way. It's a flippable wedge that you can just spin around. So to change your wedge, you just do these bolts, which can usually be done by hand. There's some pressure on it right now, or they give you a custom wrench for it. But it's 3 of them, you spin out, you would raise the wedge up, spin it around, lower it back down, and you're between a 4 and a 6 way that easily. This is an 8 way. So today we're just busting down some big soon-to-be campfire wood, just running it through one time, and it's gonna go into our pile for resplits to go through the birch and into the bin when it's ready, which it's not ready yet, but we wanna get it busted down initially. So that's what we're gonna do today. You can see we got a longer table on this one, and they did some cool features with their laser right here, turning logs into money. Over here you've got Dirty Hands Clean Money. And the Dirty Hands Clean Money is on something they came up with, a resplit table. So most of your log splitters have this outfeed tray. They added this resplit table to it, and let me tell you, it is absolutely awesome, whether working by yourself or with someone else. And we'll highlight that as well as some other features in some future videos. Now, Bobby's been building log splitters for almost 20 years, and these things are built to last. All the wear surfaces, wedge components and stuff are built out of AR400, and the steel matters, just like on that Eastonmade Grapple. Quality steel makes a huge difference. So you can say, yeah, well, there's this brand of log splitter that looks similar but is a lot cheaper. They're nowhere close to the same. Russ from Willie's Firewood had his All Wood Musclewood with over 2,500 full cord of firewood through it, and all the wear surfaces were still perfectly good shape. There's no changeable wear plates, there's no greasing, there's no any of that. It's just quality steel, and it holds up to years and years of abuse and thousands of cords of wood, which is awesome.
Now this Musclewood has Autocycle. Our last one did not, and it is a game changer. It is so much faster to get the wood through and out, especially during competitions. And one thing that I do love that they're able to do now with their big laser cutter, all of the functions for these levers, it's right here. You don't have to worry about a sticker peeling off or fading in the sun. You're never gonna question whether the lift goes up or down on this one or that one. It's here. So I love it because I'm not always remembering what does what. Sometimes I need a refresher. Another change in the design is this right here is the controls to start the machine. You don't have to walk over to the other side of it to turn it on or off where the engine is. It's all right here. So it's super convenient. Let's get this thing fired up. Heath has got the tractor warmed up, ready to go. He's gonna grab some rounds to load up the table. We're gonna give it, this is our first run with the new table, and I can't wait to have y'all see how fast and efficient the functionality. This table, it's a game changer. If you don't have one in your wood yard, you're gonna want one.
So right here is your throttle control. This machine comes with a 38 horsepower fuel injected engine. You don't have to run this thing at full throttle unless you're really trying to, just cruise along. We run it at about half throttle and you'll see how fast and powerful it really is. Now that, you will see, is a big difference from our previous videos. When I used to use a bucket to load this, you would accidentally dump them too fast and too hard, and some of them would spill over, which is part of the reason for that guard. But having the right equipment makes all the difference in the world.
All right, talking about having the right equipment. It is freezing out here today. Don't let that sun behind me fool you. We're both wearing our Camel City 100% merino wool socks. These things are a lifesaver. My feet get cold, Heath's feet get cold. Heath actually, his feet usually will sweat and then they're wet, then they get cold. Having wool socks like this saves you from all of that. These are very thin, so they can fit in any shoe. I wear them in my shoes when I walk. They are super comfortable. We'll put a link. If you do anything for yourself or someone you love, get a pair of these socks. You won't regret it. Another piece of equipment that is super helpful out here is having a pickaroon, hookaroon. This is how I can reach rounds that are far away. Otherwise, I'd be having to lean over, and everyone hates when I get through here. They always think it's very dangerous. So this is gonna save me from reaching through and get those hard to reach logs. Alright, so I'm going to just start splitting these rounds. Heath's going to continue grabbing more buckets full using the grapple and just keep filling my table for me. Like that. It's moving the whole table.
It's hitting the table.
Yeah. Is it because it's too big of a round or what? Yeah. All right. Okay. Those rounds are too big. It's hitting the table. Like it moved the whole table twice. They were too wide. My hands are freezing! Oh, go ahead. Nice and easy, it just rolls around right down into the cradle. That didn't work. This is what we're talking about with the staging table. You can just set it off to the side here. Not have to pick it back up. Ugh. Gosh. Oops. I mean, look how nice this is. I just easily get it, roll it onto here. I'm not having to go bend over, get anything off the log lift. It can just easily come over to me nice on the body. Less cat singing. We all want to save our backs, right? The very far corner, so perfect. This one? When he's dumping, I don't want to be splitting because I don't want my Autocycle to start kicking back and have one get in the way. So I always want to just let him do his thing and then I'll get back to it. I mean, look how nice that grapple is for dumping in these rounds. That is so good. Before he did it with just a bucket, which you can do it with just a bucket, he has so much more control over dropping them in here. So perfect. What's going on here? Table too close again? Just move. I think it is. It's not unstable ground out here because there's tons of ice and everything in the way, so he has some wood propping it up. When we had some of the bigger rounds, it made it so that the table got pushed with it, which is not what you want, but we haven't ran it yet. You kind of want to run it, make sure your table's in a good spot. So I had to move it a little bit for me. Needs a little shake sometimes. What are you doing? any strength whatsoever. Move those around. My back feels great. I don't feel like I exerted hardly any effort. The table is amazing. Let us know what you think about it. So look at this. I didn't work that long. Woo! Definitely didn't work that hard. Look at this massive pile of wood that I created in a very little amount of time. The Musclewood top machine, I can't say enough good things. Having a staging table like that is a game changer, especially if you're a small operation like we are, where you have 1 or 2 people working. Look how quick we can do this with very minimal wear and tear on our bodies. That Grapple, amazing work, filling that table. This was a good day. I think he's getting too greedy here. You better be careful. No. He thinks he's slick. Oh, I just noticed something. I literally just noticed something I talked about in our last video. Come with me. This is going to be good. In our last video, I showed y'all this hat he took off, and I said, what do you think he leaves this hat out here? What are the odds? Look what I just found. He left his hat out here. It's like I know him. If you know Heath, you know this is not unbelievable. This is pretty accurate. Look what I got.
We need an elevator.
Yeah. An elevator would definitely be nice. It would save all this trouble for sure. It would all just been in this pile already.
Well, I would say that was awesome. The right equipment and all of my plans finally starting to come together. Sweet splitter, that awesome table, and that Eastonmade grapple to get the rounds on there, get the splits away from it until we have an elevator. I don't know that there's a better, I guess, firewood processing system out there that's not a firewood processor.
Yeah, very fast and efficient machine. The table makes all the difference in having it be a smooth, wonderful production. I personally love it. I don't feel like I did anything just now, and we have all this done.
With one or two people, I mean, we had some of that, but all of that we had done. With one or two people, that table's like adding another person. But if you have a business, it's not anyone you have to pay, have workman's comp for, insurance for. The grapple, the quality log splitter, all of it's the same. Invest in equipment, it holds, retains its value, makes you money, and if you're a business, a firewood processing business, it's not a liability as another employee that you have to keep, you know, working, I guess. Basically, that table needs zero maintenance ever. Those things are awesome. And the way Bobby and the guys made that thing is the sweetest thing ever.
Thank you guys again. We love it. I couldn't be happier that you included our names and made it such a phenomenal table for us.
And unlike some things in the world right now, this is US and Canada working together to give you the ultimate process.
We're creating an alliance here. All right, guys, thank you for watching. We hope you have a great day.
Where'd
Stay
you get
warm.
my hat?
Yeah, found us out.
I was editing that video and I saw that and I was like, ha! I didn't forget my hat because I didn't think I did. And I was out here earlier today working and I saw my hat and I just sank in sadness because she was right again.
Always right over here.
Have a great day, guys.